and they're close to a start. Fifth race. Green light, and they're racing. Irriby Betty began all right, looking for the early lead. In the centre showing up is Line Honours, and further out Wonder Ranger. Just in behind those is My Sweet Porsche, finding the leaders back, and that leader is Irriby Betty. Getting through the pack into a good spot there is Bending Spoons. It lands one off, and then up on the inside is Classic Croupier, followed by Soul Flight. The Wife's Calling has drifted well back in the field, and the last pair were Battlin' Buoyant from the wide drawer. I'm Tondaleo will settle at the tail end of the field. It's the roan mare in front. Irriby Betty takes them down the home straight. 2 to go, a mile left to run. Wonder Ranger sits parked second. Third locked away, My Sweet Porsche, and then came Bending Spoons into the 1-1. Next the inside Line Honours, followed by Soul Flight, covering up Classic Croupier, and the last three were the Wife's Calling, Battlin' Boy, and I'm Tondaleo's last. At the moment there's about 8 lengths spanning the field, running past the 1400 metres, and the lead time was 38.5. It's Irriby Betty leading the way by 3 parts of a length on Wonder Ranger. Third is My Sweet Porsche. One out, one back as Bending Spoons covering up. Next on the inside, Line Honours. They were being followed further back in the race, then up on the inside of runners then, or on the outside at least, by Soul Flight, and then on the inside Classic Croupier, the Wife's Calling, Battlin' Boy, and still last of all is I'm Tondaleo. First quarter of the last mile, 30-9 as they come towards the home turn, and it's the long odds on favourite Irriby Betty in front. He swings against it, leads out by a half length. Second at the moment is Wonder Ranger. Third locked away, My Sweet Porsche, Bending Spoons, and here comes I'm Tondaleo injected into the race, and it's coming up very quickly, trying to catch him napping. He quickens up here, Geary. I'm Tondaleo made a fast move around the outside, has almost caught him napping. He has! He goes to the lead here on I'm Tondaleo, Jim Douglas, and it sneaks 2 in front. He goes for home. It races clear now over at the favourite Irriby Betty. In third spot on the outside, Wonder Ranger. Don't want shares in this favourite. She's not responding. And then came around the outside, coming home pretty well, Battlin' Boy, followed further back then by Bending Spoons. My Sweet Porsche into the clear, but has the bird flown because this is off and gone? I'm Tondaleo, 5 in front. Giving chase strongly now is Battlin' Boy, and then came on the outside, coming home Bending Spoons, and further back in the field, Wonder Ranger. The leader is I'm Tondaleo, 27-8 third quarter. This has been a clever drive. Can he get it home? It swings about 3 in front of Battlin' Boy, and then came Bending Spoons. Further back in the field, Wonder Ranger. Irriby Betty, something clearly amiss. She's a long last, but it is all I'm Tondaleo. Jim Douglas, take a bow, went home to score by 3 lengths. Battlin' Boy, Bending Spoons, might have been Soul Flight getting fourth ahead of My Sweet Porsche, then Classic Croupier, Wonder Ranger. So further back then, Line Honours, the Wife's Calling, and Irriby Betty tailed off last.